coming off the tough one on Sunday against Penn State, what are some things you're really trying to focus on in practice this week? What are some things you saw on the tape from Sunday that really need to be shored up?
Well, the biggest thing is we just have to play with the composure that we're capable of. A lot of, Penn State's a great team, and they'll punish you when you make some pretty bad mistakes. And we gave the ball away in situations where we're exposed. You have the ball, you've got it. You start to expand your shape and get big so you can attack, and you give the ball away unnecessarily. It's sort of like an unforced turnover in football, and we did a lot of that. So we're really working on our composure and our connecting passes when we don't have pressure on us. Certainly we've got to deal with the pressure, and it's funny, we've actually done a better job of clearing balls and dealing with pressure. It's sort of maybe when we don't have pressure and have some time and space that we're not connecting the passes that we should. So, we looked a lot better in practice today, just playing with some composure, playing with the rhythm. You could feel the game sort of slow down, and not slow down, it just has a different pace to it. It has a calm composure to it, and we never felt that on Sunday. And when you play that way, it's exhausting, and you do that in State College on a Sunday, and you're really going to end up fatigued.
Senior weekend coming up, Senior Day on Sunday. Talk about this senior class, some of the contributions they've made to the program, and what it's going to be like on Sunday.
I think every Senior Day is it's a celebration in some ways, and certainly I don't like to say it's saying goodbye. It's sort of a thank you for what they have brought to this program, and certainly this senior class deserves a huge thank you. From Vanessa to Kristen Gearman to, it's just I could list all 7 of them, and you'd have to go through them individually to say what they've meant to this program. They've certainly taken this program places it hasn't been, and done things, and I think Sunday will be an opportunity for us as a program, and for us as a staff and a team, and as a community and as a department, to say thank you for what you've put in, and not just on the field. This senior class has led a team that's had the highest team GPA here on campus, and that doesn't happen without a senior class that sets that example, that sets that as a standard and an expectation, and the highest team GPA in the Big Ten. This is a senior class that's led not just how to do things on the field, but how to go about things off the field as well.
Before you get to Sunday, a very tough Michigan team coming in here on Friday night. You've certainly had some great games within the last few years. I think the last 3 years it's been 3-2. Talk about Greg Ryan's team and some of the challenges they'll present on Friday.
Yeah, I think we've had some high-scoring games, and the Michigan defense may change that storyline. That's certainly been their MO this season. Is they're not giving up goals very easily. Their defense has been stingy against some really good teams, and trying to break them down and find opportunities and ways to put the ball in the back of the net will certainly be a challenge for us. They've got their goal scorer Kim Azarike, who seems to be getting better and better as the season goes on, and is seems to be of late really getting things going, and it puts itself as another great Big Ten game with a couple of great goal scorers and a stingy defense and 2 freshman goalkeepers. So it looks to be a pretty exciting game on Friday.
And talk about where you feel this team is at with 3 regular season games to play, trying to get yourself in position for the Big Ten tournament and a possible NCAA berth.
Yeah, I think for us right now, we control our own destiny. I think if we get results in these next 3 games, then it gives us a chance in the Big Ten tournament. I think, that gives us a new life and a new look, and, hopefully at that point we have Vanessa back, and then things, you go from there. I don't think we're looking at the NCAA tournament and what that means right now, just because it's a crazy look. You've got Minnesota, who's high in the RPI with 2 wins in the Big Ten. You've got it's kind of too hard to figure out. I think what we're focused on right now is the next 3 games. That means we can control our destiny to get in the Big Ten tournament, and then we play it game by game at that point.